sometimes it's important not to think that people know everything. So Oppah Muchinguri, especially those who are outside Zimbabwe, Oppah Muchinguri is a ZANU-PF national chairperson, and also she happens to be Minister of Defense in Zimbabwe, responsible for the military. Now, yesterday she was in Mutare. She's the chairperson of ZANU-PF. And is expected to actually make sure that she prepares for the ZANU-PF National Conference this year, which is scheduled to be held in Mutare. Yesterday, she was addressing the apostles who had gathered in Mutare to pray for the ZANU-PF conference and also to pray for Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. These are called apostles for ED, specifically the supporters of Mnangagwa, not necessarily ZANU-PF. And one of the things Oppah Muchinguri got to address was the issue of judiciary, dealing not harshly with foreign nationals such as the Chinese. You would know that Chinese were discovered partying with drugs, very, very dangerous drugs. And guess what? They were just released with a mere 150 United States dollars by the Zimbabwe judiciary system. Something that shocked a lot of people in Zimbabwe. But a Zimbabwean national was sentenced to 6 months in prison for actually being caught with not so dangerous drugs. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So, Oppah Muchinguri is the Minister of Defense. Of course, she's not responsible for policing as well as the judiciary system in Zimbabwe. And she came out actually worried about the leniency that is given on foreign nationals as well as local people, some of them who are connected to the very same government that Oppah Muchinguri is part of, are released with, are given bail, some of them fined with money, primitive money such as 150 United States dollars. And the latest actually people to be caught with drugs, very dangerous drugs, is the son of the former president in Zimbabwe. That is the son of Robert Gabriel Mugabe, who is called Robert Tinotenda Mugabe Jr. He was caught with drugs. Not only was he caught with drugs, upon police investigating, they discovered that this man is running a syndicate of people who are involved in drugs. And guess who is part of the children who are actually doing drugs? It is the child of Philip Chiango, one of the prominent business who is also a ZANU-PF supporter. He was once in ZANU-PF, but he decided to go out for business. He is now outside ZANU-PF, but doing business, but still a member, or outside of leadership, but still a member of ZANU-PF. So, Oppah Muchinguri said now they are actually, as a government, preparing for new laws that will ensure that those who are caught with drugs, they go to prison for 15 years. Saying, I mean, in other countries, if you are caught with drugs, we've heard of Zimbabwe nationals who are caught with drugs in other countries. You can even be sentenced to death in some of the countries if you are caught with drugs, because of how drugs are killing and destroying societies. Drugs are actually claiming lives left, right, and center. They can destroy the life of a young person, the life of an old person, and turn that person into something else. And drugs are ravaging the streets of Zimbabwe. And guess what? You cannot look further, especially if you want to know who is involved in these drug selling. It is the ZANU-PF people, the ZANU-PF cronies, and the business personalities that are associated with ZANU. Just imagine, I know Robert Gabriel Mugabe Jr. is not involved in this alone. You may discover that even the children of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, they are also equally involved in drug dealing, but you would not see an action against them. There is a lot that they are doing involving corruption. If lifestyle audit is to be done, where is the child of Mnangagwa getting money to buy the car that he is currently driving, or that they are currently driving at the moment? Where are they getting the money that they are currently having at the moment? This is the money that is siphoned, stolen from the people, and some of them which comes out of dirty businesses. So the people who are involved in drugs, I have said it long time ago, now they are just being exposed. It is ZANU-PF people, some who hold powerful positions within ZANU-PF. So Oppah Muchinguri sometimes actually making these threats, they should start in ZANU-PF, begin to be serious. They should start, and also not ZANU-PF. ZANU-PF is supplied with drugs by Chinese. If you can see Chinese partying with drugs, what about actually the ones, I mean, the stocks that they have? They have got a lot of stocks of drugs that definitely they are selling in Zimbabwe. And if they are able to part with it, they were parting with, you think that is just, what do they call this, mbanje? No, it's very, very strong drugs that have potential to destroy people. They use them in Zimbabwe to party with drugs. I've never seen this level of lawlessness. It is happening under Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. And guess what? They release these individuals with just a mere 150 US dollars. 150 US dollars. Those Chinese are out there. They are taking more drugs and most probably dealing more with drugs. In other countries, serious countries like South Africa, we've seen them being sent in prison, some of them serving life sentences, some of them more years because of actually destroying South African societies. I think we don't have a government in Zimbabwe that is serious about its people, because drugs are ravaging our communities left, right, and center. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button, so that next time when we beam live, and I'm here to sit on this corner for a long time, you become the very first one to watch us. Umhlabane is signing off. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live program.